Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He's got away. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Madueke. Madueke does really well to win the ball there. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Jesus. Tries from a long way out. That's really well cleared. Mosquera kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's lost his man here. Space for him to turn and look. And here comes the corner. And that should get the job done. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Towering header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Ivan Caballero! That is decidedly lacking. Tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! And the finish! They've scored! The first significant strike. That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Always goal side. He's one-on-one chance! And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Zurich are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now it's Ivan Caballero. Real chance! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
The second period is underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they've got rid. That'll be a throw. Distributed tidily, and he's quick to return it, and he's quick to get rid. Ball's gone out of play.